Alright, welcome back to the next NeoCraft video. And I'm going to go over the votes. As you can see, I still have the texture pack in here. I figured why not, it was fun looking. The Door of Enlightenment has been passed through. So, let's go over the results of the next series. We'll start with the Door of Prosperity. The Door of Prosperity received 7 votes, giving it 16% of the total votes. Sorry, not this time, guys. Next is the Door of Discovery, which amassed 11 votes, or 24% of the votes. Which means the grand winner this time is the Door of Mystery. And the Door of Mystery received 27 votes, or 60% of the voting base. Now, if I've recorded this since you voted, it was because it was past the deadline, but that's okay. We're going to go again after this, but let's go through the Door of Mystery, and we're going to play the Secrets of Pandora. I'm going to play through Pandora for you and show you all the secrets and mistakes and Easter eggs and hidden things, and of course, the diamonds. So, here we go! And hey everybody, and welcome to the next NeoCraft video. We passed to the Door of Mystery, and what we're going to do today, as you saw in the title, is reveal the Secrets of Pandora. Now you can still play this map, but this video is chock full of spoilers, because I'm going to go through some of the history behind this, some of the mistakes that were made, some of the wins, and I'm going to reveal the location of all 25 of the diamonds that are hidden in the land. So, I'm not going to go through the details of this place, but as you can see, I kind of modeled a kind of portal test room, like when you first start. I thought that was going to be kind of cool to make the iron walls. Obviously, without this glowstone, it'd be very dark in here. And I just go through some basic tutorial stuff, you know, climbing ladders, making ladders. One of the secrets that I'm going to reveal is coming up in a little bit in one of the test rooms. I made a mistake. I'm not sure how it happened, but a lot of people that played this actually used their brain and got through it all. As you can see, we can't open the door there because the troll switch is over here. And I can actually go through the cloth right here and show you that this was just a simple redstone circuit with a 2 inverters just connected to the door right here. So obviously this switch does nothing because it's not actually touching the door. That's why it's in one block deep. And the idea was you go up here, hey, the switch doesn't work, why not? So you figure the only way I can go is back. Oh, there it is. So I thought that'd be kind of fun. The mind track here was just to get you used to the idea that there is going to be some puzzles in the future that will use minecarts, and usually you have to get them to a pressure plate or some end point. And I made this room so you could see outside a little bit, so you kind of get an idea that you're in some kind of above ground holding chamber. The double room here went pretty well. You know, it's pretty straightforward, you know, more minecart pushing. You just gotta go back and forth and reveal. When you trip that, not only does it open this door, but this cart is sitting here on the block. That gets sent over there, so it's set up for the next puzzle. It isn't entirely necessary because you can't get over there anyway until this button is pressed. So in all reality, I could have just set this here, but one flaw was that if you stood in the way of this and flipped the switch, it would go back, and then you'd have to go back and push it, and that just kind of took away from the whole thing. So I'm going to cheat and hit that, and then go back. And now this is where the problem was. See, originally when you flip this switch, there's supposed to be a block right here. Okay. And that way the water still finds the lowest point, but it covers enough space. There's supposed to be a block over there too, that for some reason or another, didn't make it into the final version. I'm not even sure why. But I can even use the treasure chest for this. So people were placing, blocks along the wall, so I apologize for that. That was a glitch that, for one reason or another, did not make it into the final version. But another troll switch is back there. And that also is wired. I can show you that too. I just, put the switch underneath it, ran the redstone up to all the way over there, using a pumpkin, and then, of course, the water, there's a trick where you can suspend water if you make it flow the opposite way and then delete the block on the other side, and it'll float. So if I put this here, just gonna angle myself around. See, if I put the block here, it raises the water up one. See, that still doesn't work. So it was a total fail on my part, but of course we know that. Oh, that's right, I have to make the stupid workbench. That was the idea, but some people got the idea to go back to the previous test room and make more ladders out of the wood blocks instead. So that's good. And of course we just have a maze thing here, which is kind of funny watching people run through this because it's a simple maze, but it is easy to get lost because it's so compact and you can't see down the hallway. So that was the idea. And then of course we have the first treasure code. Now the sound pack doesn't work right now because it wasn't changed for version 1.73, but sorry about that. Pandora 2 will have a better sound pack. Go to the Ticketmaster and get our mine carts. This of course was to say that the only train available was the Sea Line train, which is the one you're at in the Endorphina holding facility. The reason the underground system is not available is because it's broken, so to and from are not working, and obviously the yellow line is down because you don't actually even take it. What difficulty am I on, by the way? I'm on peaceful. Alright, peaceful is fine. You can do this on any difficulty, but all we have to do is place the cart, get in, and flip the switch, right? Well, before we go anywhere, we're going to get our first diamond. And if you went on this cart, normally you'd be looking at all the neat scenery that I put in. All of this and all of that stuff over there is to distract you from the fact that right here there is a door, and in the chest is the diamond. So if you're being marveled from your first experience, you totally missed the fact. Plus the door is underneath this, so even if you go on this track and you look back, you can't really see this door. And the ladder here is, of course, so that you can get back up and try it again. Oops. So that's the first one. I'm going to try to do these in order. I have to remember where they all are. And the reason you collect this cobblestone... you idiot. There we go. The reason you collect the cobblestone from the explosion is actually for a diamond. Even though you could bust down a tree or something if you wanted to. I made that there just for, obviously to scare you, but also so that you could use it for one of the diamonds that you have to get. So the next one is in the sand mines. This whole area, which was actually dug out by hand and some TNT when I previously played this map. But the second diamond is right in here. You can't see anything, but it's up in the... And I can't see anything either. It's up in the ceiling, right there. If I had a torch, I'd show it to you better. But that's where that diamond is. It's right by the beginning of this thing, right by the pole. You drop down in here. There's a lot of holes and nooks and crannies, but that is where the diamond is. So now we got two of them. And we are in Endorphina. I've got my nice pile of mine carts here. I should probably take those because I'm going to need them. And all the rest of this is absolutely scenery. It has nothing to do with anything. I just designed it like that because it looks cool. I think so. When you look through this and you see that long tunnel, it's all the same. That took some work. So we're running happily along. And this is where the diamonds get... I think the hardest diamonds to find are actually in Endorphina. I think there's 7 of them out here. So, let's see where the sun is at. I'm not sure. But anyway, we go in here. Obviously there's the save point, there's a couple of things of pork. If you're playing on peaceful, you might think you don't need it, but then you realize other things can kill you too. So, the next diamond I'm going to address is the one behind the observation tower. This one is kind of a troll diamond. It's easier to find if you play with fancy graphics because you can see through the tree branches, but if you run behind here and you jump, Toucan Boy found this completely by accident. Here it is stuck up in the tree right behind the tower. So yes, the tower is significant in that it is blocking the tree that the diamond is in. It is not actually in the tower itself. The next diamond is in the DC, but it's actually right here under the ground. It's on a rail cart. A lot of these diamonds were mixed in with some of the puzzles that you needed to finish to progress. So it wasn't so easy to find them because you weren't sure, hey, is this part of the puzzle or is this a diamond? And I did that on purpose so they'd be really hard to find because the diamonds are not supposed to be easy. But the next diamond, this is why I gave you the cobblestone, because you need it to get over here. Oh, and there's the chest. Another diamond. Oh yeah. And all of this area under this awesomeness overhang was for that reason, to hide the diamond. I kind of hid the hole in the wall behind the tree so it looks like there's some destruction going on. I put some trees in the way, and there's that. The next diamond is probably one of the hardest diamonds to find, and that's because it's up there. If I turn the fog up, you can see a little better. There is a cave up there in the ceiling, and that's where the diamond is located. But first I'm going to grab a couple of torches so that it's actually possible to see up there. And I'm going to need some materials. Whoops, I can't go down there yet because I have to solve the puzzle. By the way, right here is the setting for the first bonus, one of the bonus features on Minecraft Season 1 on DVD. This is, I put my chair in here and superimposed this background, so if you get the DVD you'll be able to know that reference now. So we have to put the cart on the track, obviously up here, and hit the switch. There it goes. That opens the door on the roof. Let's take these minecarts and the cookies, why not? This, by the way, is a refrigerator. It might look different on your texture pack, but this was the idea, that it's the fridge. This is just lapis. I can't mine that, but I can take the treasure chest because I need stuff to build with. I should just craft a pickaxe so I can do this. Can't eat cake unless you're without health and all that good stuff. So the first door that opened is on the roof. I just take the stairs. I don't bother with any of that. I just go up the side of this. But the building was designed to be somewhat climbable, so that you kind of got the idea that, hey, I can get on the roof. Let's check it out. You go on the overhang here, and sure enough, there it is. So this is why we need the minecarts, because this one has to be consumed in order to open the door. Oh yeah. I could just jump down, but I won't. Jump down here. So that opens the basement. And in here was wood, and then you got a chest and a furnace and a minecart here, and then here was more minecarts, just in case. Because if you lost all your minecarts, you'd have to walk the whole way, and that's not exactly fun. So I wanted to make sure there was some way to be able to do that. So let me grab these chests real quickly, and I'll get the next diamond. Excuse me while the phlegm kicks up. The idea here was that you made the chest, or the powered minecart with the furnace, and then you used one block of wood, turn the other one into a piece of charcoal, just like this. Now there's a number of ways you could have done this, but the idea was to get the powered minecart on the track, and then take the charcoal, put it in the powered minecart and send it on its way. Because there's a chest cart down there with a diamond in it. So you see that whole distribution center thing was just for a diamond. Usually that much elaboration was diamond worthy. So we open a door, and the red light indicates that a shipment has arrived, but the red light isn't on, and that probably has something to do with an error. This was also a poor design. You know what? Notch! Making the doors hard to open. If it's possible to get down here, I don't know if it is. Oh, I need these torches also. Good. Yeah, the red light indicates if a shipment has arrived. However, the shipment did not arrive for some reason. So, that was probably a bug. Oh, I see, because they go through each other now. But there's the carts, and I can put a minecart down there. There we go. Because the idea was they stop here, and then when you got down here, you go into the chest cart, and there's your diamond. There it is. So let me get there. That's not going to work. Good. So that was that. All of this was just for show. All this stuff. But that's the diamond. So up to 5 now. I have to get the 6th one over here, which is under the overhang. But I'm going to sleep first. Use the save point. Why not? In the bed we go. Oh yeah. Sweet. So I've got enough building materials, I think, to get up to this diamond. You really have to work to get this one. That's why at the end it says, you will have to use your skills as a Minecrafter, implying that you're probably going to have to break the rules. Fake tree, obviously. I took a bunch of wood and plastered it together and somehow built an epic tree on top. That took a while to make. So, let's go over here. Get out our torch supply. And it's right up there. I think you can scale some of this at first, so you don't have to do it the entire time. Let's get a torch here. Put this down there. This is just such an awesome map. I'm so glad I found this. There we go. We're almost there. But yeah, this is definitely an unlikely place for a diamond. You'd really have to hunt for this one, so that's one of the reasons I'm giving it out now, because you never know. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I'm a little off. I gotta get up into the ceiling right there. So that means drop down here. This might have been too hard to find. I gotta bust this down with my hand. I could make a tool, but it's alright. There we go. So get up here. No. Gotta get rid of this torch, I guess. Put it up here. And there we go. So I put some mushrooms in there, or they're naturally occurring. But you go through this little cave thing, and there's the diamond. Oh yeah. So that's that one. So yeah, not an easy one to find, but that's where it was. So if the magic has died on that one, that's another reason why I made them hard. I knew one day I was going to reveal this information, and you'd be like, I would have never guessed, which is kind of what I wanted you to say. I believe there's also one up there where the track doesn't connect anymore. I'm pretty sure I hid one up there on top of the mountain, so let's try that next. Because the only way to get up here is to actually build your way up. You can't, there's no other way to do it. So we're hoping that it actually works that way. Put this here. I'll build up my chest block. I don't actually think I can reach Well, I can do that. But then I can't build across, or can I? Yes, I can. Not. It's tough, man. I need more regular materials. I can't work with these chests. So let me put this chest back down, put these chests in that one. Use the workbench. That doesn't work anyway. What can I use? There's a dirt block. I can use that. It's a tree in the corner. I think there's some downstairs here I can use too. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Is there one over here? Yes. Good. And I'll need to dig a little dirt up out of the ground. Just need a couple of blocks to get up there. So I'm thinking now that I did hide one up there. So I'm already up to 6 diamonds. Some of you, the only one you found was the one at the end of the game, which is fine. You're probably thinking, why didn't you hide one on the roof? Well, that's too obvious, I think. I think that would be, you know, too easy. I have to get rid of this. You know what? Break! Alright, put that there and there. Good. And I'm out again. You know what? Yeah, that was cheap. It's alright though. I can work with this, I think. No, I can't. Is there one here? No. Darn it. Oh, it's just so annoying. Trying to showcase this here. I don't have time for these errors. There we go. Now I got it. I can do this. I'll probably split this up into 1 or 2 more episodes, because this is it for the Endorphina diamonds. And then the next video, I will show you Pandora diamonds, because there's a bunch of them hidden there too. Yeah, you go up here, and there it is. So that's it. Next time we'll travel to Pandora and show you all the diamonds in that area. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.